it's your neighborhood bookworm Helly, and in today's video I'm gonna be answering a question that I get a lot. Do I feel like I missed out on my teenage or my youth in general because I've been working? So yes, this is gonna be a very chitty chatty video. It's gonna be relevant for you in case you're young or you're in your early 20s and you see your friends partying and stuff like that, and you are just too busy to be with them, and you feel the sort of FOMO that you're missing out on things. And yeah, this is going to be like a lonely girls chat kind of thing. So yes, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and yes, let's get started. So I do get this question oftentimes on my DMs, comments, whenever I talk about my work life and the fact that I've been working since I was 17, that I have probably lost a huge part of my best years because I was so focused on working and making money. And let me tell you, that's simply not true. So a lot of people think that I've become sad because I've started making money. I was pretty much worse before I started making money. So basically, when you tell me that, hey, don't you think you're missing out? There's really nothing to miss out on. From my very early days, I was really not the kind of person who fit into groups, who fit into the role of a popular girl. Yeah, I was pretty cute to look at, I guess. I was popular in school in that regard, that she's pretty, but then I was not really called to any major events. I was not really the kind of person who would be invited to parties. I was not the kind of person for whom people will put up like happy birthday stories or countdown before I got popular. And that's a big reason why even to this date, every school, college groups that I'm in, I just leave those groups on my birthday because no one really wished me before I got popular, and it just hurts me that now that I'm popular, they are, kinder to me, which I really deserved before that. So when I say this, I want you to know that if you feel that someone has wronged you, just don't take it to heart, because at some point when you're successful, you'll be able to reject these people. Trust me. But yes, there was really not much to miss out on when I was in my teens. I felt like I was missing out on. Yes, I felt like not a lot of people wanted me in their lives. When I started posting on YouTube and I started talking about books, I found a few people just like me, just a few hundred people who wanted to talk about books, who wanted to know more about books. And I just felt really happy that there was an audience who would wait for my videos once a week and they would talk to me about those books. And I just found that thing that I really lacked in my real life. And online world isn't fake or something, right? These were real people. So I felt that sense of fulfillment. On top of that, when I started working and when I'll get paid and my clients will give me a good feedback, I really felt valuable, which I didn't for the longest time. Imagine studying in a school where teachers constantly keep demotivating you because you're not doing well academically in some phases, and they just deal with it in a very mean manner instead of a supportive way, and they make you feel like you're not worth anything. And then when you work for a client, they make you feel like you're the best at what you do. Wouldn't you want to work more in that scenario? So that happened to me. I really liked working for my clients because not just for the money, but the appreciation that I got, the fact that I felt so valuable every time I would finish a project. I believe all of us, according to Maslow's hierarchy, need that level of self-actualization and need to feel that we are valuable in the world, and work was the thing that made me feel that way. So yeah, I never felt like I was missing out on anything. If anything, I just kept feeling that I'm getting ahead of people while they have no clue. In fact, majority of the people who knew me very closely have no clue of what I'm doing these days, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy sitting in a room full of people who have known me from my childhood. They have not seen my YouTube channel yet probably, and they have no idea where I am in life, and they think that I'm probably preparing for some kind of college, whereas here I am building a business. I just like that kind of feeling. Not a lot of people can understand how it feels, I guess, but if you can try, it feels like being a superhero in a room where no one knows you're a superhero, kind of a thing. And I guess it sounds like an exaggeration, but when I create things, when I work for clients, when I do my work, that's when I feel the most purposeful. Now, it's not like I've missed out on every sort of experience. It's not like I've never been to a party or something like that, but it's been like very rarely, maybe once a year, that I've enjoyed having a treat at a restaurant or something. I've really not been into like booze parties kind of a thing, if you have ever been curious regarding my personal life. I did have friends who did, and I did just step my foot into one of those parties once, and I was like, I'm heading out. I'm just not feeling like this is my place. So I've really not been that kind of a person, so I don't really feel like I missed out on anything. If anything, today when I see my classmates who had been partying and enjoying their lives during college days and only doing that, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but only focusing on short-term pleasure is harmful. So when I see these classmates struggling for their next step these days because of the job scenario, because of how the colleges are right now, because of so many obstacles in their way, and when they come to me for help, I'm glad that I'm able to help. But on top of that, I'm glad that I started working so early, because I'm quite far ahead in my life at this point, I believe, compared to my immediate peers. I know there's several people better than me, younger than me as well. But at 22, where I see most of my college friends at this point either struggling to get into another college for their masters or struggling to get a good and a well-paying job, I'm pretty much sorted. I have a nice business, I have a nice team that supports me, I have good quality clients, I have 3 major income sources, and I overall feel like my life is sorted. So if anything, sacrificing a part of my life, probably, instead of watching Game of Thrones and actually building my business, has helped me more than I have lost out on anything, honestly. So yeah, I just wanted to address this question. I also hope that some of you could relate to me about the loneliness, about feeling that you don't have a purpose, because this is a universal feeling. And in case you have ever felt this way, I hope that after watching today's video, you're able to deal with these thoughts, you're able to navigate these thoughts. And yes, please do keep me updated. I hope that I will see you with another video next week. I hope that you like this chatty video. Let me know if you want me to make more of these chatty videos, chit-chatty videos, or chatty videos. Anyway, and yes, if you want to stay connected with me, you can follow me on @thehellyblog on Instagram, and I'll be back with another video next week. Till then, bye bye.